Hi there everyone, it's my second video. It's a portfolio update. So I know I said that first of all I'll be investing £1,000 every month, but over the last week or so I just found a few extra pennies and I invested roughly about 1,400 in and around there. What you see right at the top is a spec. So that's a speculation stock. So I've got Genius Brands as my speculation, and right at the bottom here I've got Express Spa as well. These two I'm actually holding as speculation stocks till the end of next week, possibly holding Genius Brands to the end of the month and seeing how it's going. But today, actually, I wanted to talk about my ETFs. So there's been a bit of an adjustment with my ETFs. I actually ended up selling my Vanguard ETF, the VUSA, and I opted to go for the Ishares Core Smp 500 instead. But today I'm actually just going to be talking about the ETFs I have, their performance over the last week. So I've got the Iukd, which is the Ishares Uk Dividend, the Smp 500 IT, so it's Iuit, which I did my first video about. There's also the Ishares FTSE 250 and the Ishares Core Smp 500. So let me just get started here. So these are my ETFs that I've got currently. And let me just start straight away with the Ishares UK Dividend. So the reason for me getting this, it's been up it's been up 5.56% in the last week. Obviously, that's not the main premise behind dividend ETFs. You invest in them, you're investing in the actual companies, and you're actually looking for passive income by doing so. So just as a breakdown for this ETF in particular, I bought it, roughly here. So that's the 603 mark, just about here. And since then, it's just been going up. Once again, it's to be honest, it's I'm not too concerned about the actual value of the stock here. It's more about the dividends that I'll be receiving, and I've had a look on the BlackRock's website, and I should be receiving that on the 27th of June. It gets issued roughly about 2 weeks earlier. So just want to quickly go through the top 10 holdings within this ETF. We've got Evraz, and Imperial Brands, Ferrero, Royal Mail, Rio Tinto, Micro Focus International, BHP Group, BT, Plus 500, and Standard Life Aberdeen. They're all known to give quite good yields over the course of the year. I've had a look into BlackRock's website, and the distribution yield for the Q1 2020 is actually 7.63%, which is huge. It really genuinely is. It's a massive dividend to be receiving. So it's a great bonus for me to have. I'm gonna obviously go through over the weekend when I make my portfolio update video. I'm gonna be going through my 3 holding stocks, my 2 speculation stocks, and I'll just go briefly over my ETFs as well. But for today, glad that the market's closed and I'm up 5.56%. Definitely going to be doubling my investment when payday comes near the end of the month. Right, so that was the Iukd. Next, I'm going to go into the Ishares Core Smp 500. So this as well, I invested on Monday. Markets closed. Obviously, it's based in Ireland, so we're based on UK time here. And made £4.64 so far. It's had steady progress. We found a good resistance support line over here, and it's just been skyrocketing since. We've had good figures come through from the US about the employment figures and what was forecasted, and that we've actually beaten that. So this is looking good long term. Obviously, there's that whole talk about the S&P 500 being quite overvalued, but we're sitting pretty at the moment here. Top 10 holdings for this fund in particular, we're looking at, you've got some tech companies in there. We've got Johnson & Johnson as well. Let me just put in some simple moving averages real quick. Let me just change that to some candlesticks. So you can see we're actually quite good. I'm expecting good movement after hours, possibly expecting a little bit of a bear run here, bringing it back down to about 25.08 max, and then again with the bull run moving forward into next week. But top 10 holdings in particular for this fund are Microsoft, huge. Actually, the top three are making up about 15% of the total holdings within this fund. So we've got Microsoft at 5.4%, Apple at 5.2%, Amazon at 3.97%, and we've also got Facebook in there at 2.13%. All in all, we're talking about 16% actually in total for the top three holdings. Then we've got Alphabet Class A and Alphabet Class C, each coming in at about 1.5% as well. It's a great fund to have. Looking forward to the results of this moving forward. But I've already made a little bit of a gain, 1.88%. Definitely going to be adding to this as well. Looking forward to the results. Just to compound on that, it's the FTSE 250 actually. Realized when I'm in my last video that I should actually be diversifying into the UK as well. In particular, we're going to hear good news moving forward, and I decided to actually sell my Vanguard and get 10 units of the FTSE 250 from Ishares and BlackRock. And actually I've chosen BlackRock for all my ETFs because I can actually track them on BlackRock's website as well as doing it from Trading 212, which is great for me. Gives me more visibility. I love Trading 212's platform as well, to be honest, the web platform where you can actually create your own charts, etc. But yeah, I've got that second option of just looking at it from a BlackRock perspective. Nothing against Vanguard, love Vanguard, I think they're great. BlackRock's fees are a little bit more, but overall I decided just to have all my ETFs with one holding asset management company. So diving into the FTSE 250, I bought it again on Monday. Open the chart here. I've seen good growth since Monday. We're looking at a 1 hour chart at the moment. Brought here at 1666 roughly, and since then I ignored this little dip that we had. I knew there was going to be a bull rally straight afterwards, and there has been. If we zoom in a bit, again over here we can see that dip in green candle. I am expecting after hours to be a bit brutal. We don't know what's going to happen over the weekend when it comes to news, but possibly we've got a 4 run here, but possibly bringing it back down, retracement back down to about 1720, nothing more than that, and then shooting back up over the course of the week, taking it to the end of June. Really good choice here with the FTSE 250. We've got top 10 holdings being GVC Holdings. Who else? I think we've got Kingfisher in there, Pershing Square, Direct Line, FNC Investment Trust, HomeServe, Bellway, Howden Joinery, B&M, and HICL Infrastructure. And finally, obviously, we've got the Iuit. I've brought down here my average cost. I'm up 1.27. This is the first time I'm actually up on this due to my average price, but I'm actually up, so it's at 12.70 at the moment. Big fan of the Iuit, to be honest. Expecting good things over the course of the year. Tech companies are absolutely killing it at the moment. Amazon had a bit of a downfall recently due to Musk's opinions on Amazon being a monopoly. Completely agree, to be honest, but looking forward to the results that the Iuit is going to be bringing me. It's again completely a tech focused, tech heavy ETF fund by BlackRock. So what they've done here, just to recap from my first video, they've taken 71 companies from the top S&P 500, and they're all 71 of them, are all tech companies, or they're in the disruption sort of classification, or they're in fintech, etc. established companies, payments, etc. So top 10 holdings of this one are, again, Microsoft and Apple are weighted very, very heavily in this fund. We're looking at just Microsoft and Apple holding about 39% of the entire fund. Those of you who have keen eyes might have just seen at the top, I had a notification earlier come down saying Apple's approaching record highs at the moment. Very much looking forward to what this fund is going to bring me over the course of the year. Got Apple's got big plans for the year, Microsoft as well. So it's going to look great. So again, so that's just Microsoft and Apple, but then we've also got Visa and MasterCard and PayPal. PayPal's in the 9th holding, but Visa and MasterCard are there. Group them all together. Payments, really, really strong on payments at the moment, online payments, and how that's going to progress moving forward. In particular, there's rumors, I don't want to confirm anything, but there's rumors about MasterCard and Visa developing their own apps actually moving forward, sort of similar to what Square has been doing. I'll make a video about Square, Tesla and Neo in particular tomorrow, but gonna be looking forward to that. PayPal especially, big change with the digital wallets coming through from this year moving forward. Over the last year, especially in China, what we've seen is I believe it was in 2016 that we had roughly 2 trillion USD worth of transactions. By 2020, we're sitting at $24 trillion worth of transactions through mobile, online and banking apps. I will speak about this more in depth tomorrow. 100% my intention, just as a sneak peek. We've got here Tesla, we've got Square, and we've got Neo. I've got very strong feelings, very strong bullish sentiments about these 3 apps, but this video in particular was about my 4 ETFs. So that's just a quick overview of my ETFs now. As a breakdown for my £1,000 a month, I know I've invested about 1,400 at the moment. I am currently down 216. Very bullish on Genius Brands, very bullish on Express Spa. There's going to be a video about those 2 on Sunday. For now though, that was just a brief overview of my ETFs. Tomorrow we're going to get a video about Neo, Square, Tesla, why I'm bullish about those 3, why they're my 3 long-term stock holding prospects. And then on Sunday I'll follow up again with Express Spa, a speculative play, and Genius Brands as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Just a quick overview of my portfolio. Again, you can see sitting pretty there at 250. I believe I'm going to hold that till the market closes. Might be a little bit of a dip, might be a bit of a gain, but I'm looking for the after hours commencing over the weekend and then moving into Monday and ending the month actually with Genius Brands and ending next week with Express Spa. I am bullish on it. I'm feeling we're going to be in a profit by the end of next week, so let's see where that takes us. But yeah, guys, again, thanks for joining. My name is Omer. You've watched another quick video with Brokenomics, my new channel where I'll be doing these updates every week. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. I'm actually thinking of doing 3 videos a week, 2 on my spec buys. Obviously, I do like swing trading, not so much a fan of day trading, but swing trading where I make a speculation trade at the start of the week, and let's see where it takes us at the end of the week or end of 2 weeks, maybe a month. But these 3 here, just to add to that, Neo, Square and Tesla are my long-term prospects. I will be holding these unless news comes out, analysis comes out that, you know what, I am actually, as a matter of fact, going to sell. Maybe Neo. Very bullish on Square. I will keep that, and very, very bullish on Tesla as well, moving forward into 2021 to 2024. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Please follow that link I'm going to put in the description. That's if you sign up to Trade in 212, I will get a free share, as will you. And again, if you like this video, if you like the insights, please give a thumbs up. Would love to hear your thoughts about my ETFs and my positions moving forward into next week. Right, guys, thanks for watching again. Hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you on Monday.